Hi everyone, today's class is going to be supersetting circuits. We're going to focus on compound movements and we're going to do opposing muscle areas or body part areas. We're going to start off, what you will need is a bench, a box or some sort of platform in which you can step up on. Okay, so if it's a chair, please make sure it's a chair without any wheels, and it needs to be fairly stable. Okay, so even if you've got a ledge out in the backyard or bench in a park, you can take this and basically go and do it there. But providing that bench or that chair is nice and stable, you'll be able to perform these exercises. Okay, so what you want is a bench that's about knee height or a little bit lower, and you're going to need some bands. Okay, so you'll get your bands, your medium band out for this, and then we're going to do supersetting, which is just one exercise after the other. Then we'll move on to the other. So it's a circuit of 5 different exercises. Okay, so you're going to do squats to the bench. You're then going to do push-ups on the bench. You're going to do step-ups, dips, and then Bulgarian split squats and a plank. Moving from there, you're going to go into some deadlifts with the band and then some A-frame presses. Okay, all going for 1 minute. And what you're trying to do is go for 4 rounds, okay? So 4 rounds, very easy in the way that it's basically done and presented. You want to do a minute per exercise or per side. So on a step up, you're going to do 1 minute on one side and then 1 minute on the other side. For the Bulgarian split squats, you're going to do 1 minute on one side and then 1 minute on the other side, okay? And you're going to do 4 rounds of each of those. So what will happen is you'll do, say, your squats and your push-ups. So you'll do a minute and then quickly transition into the next minute, and then you'll go into your step-ups and then into your dips. Okay, so on and so forth until we get through those 5 opposing exercises. Okay, so it's 10 exercises in total, but 5 opposing exercises. Okay, so supersetting just means one after the other. All right, so we're going to start off with a squat. Fairly simple. Get your timer on. So basically, if you've got a watch, just place it onto your timing. If you've got your phone in front of you, just place the timer on the phone, and you want to do a minute per exercise. Okay, your squats performed. You're trying not to push off with your hands, so you're just going to take your bum down to the box, swing your arms backwards, fully extend through the hips so you're driving through and clench the glutes. So you're going to go nice and controlled through that movement pattern. Keep the tempo up a little bit higher so we can force the cardiovascular system to stay active. And then once you've performed a minute of squats, you're going to turn around, use that box and go straight into push-ups off the box. Okay, nice and strong for a minute. Once you've done a minute, you can, or if you fatigue within that minute, you can basically have a bit of a rest and you can come back into that exercise if you've still got time within that minute. Once those exercises are finished, you then move on to your next one, which is a step up. Okay, getting nice and close to the bench. Lead with your right, step up, and then down with the right. Up with the right, and then down with the right. You're going to do a minute leading with the right, and then leading with the left, you're going to do another minute. Okay? So all the while, you're just keeping your eye on the clock, making sure you get that minute out. Once that's done, you're going straight into your bench dips. Hands nice and close, feet out in front, straight down into the bench dips. Nice and strong. Keep that posture on. Chest proud. Okay? You want to take your bottom lower than the bench and your elbows to a right angle degree, and then push out. If you want to make the exercise harder, you'll have the feet out nice and straight. If you want to make it easier, you'll bring them in closer. If you fatigue within that minute, have a little bit of a rest, and if there's still time, come back in, finish off the minute, okay? Once you've done those 2 exercises, you're then going into what we call a Bulgarian split squat, okay? So a Bulgarian split squat, all you're doing is you're placing your foot up onto the bench and you're going down into a squat or semi-lunge position. And you're going to do 1 minute on one leg, switch it over, and do another minute on the other leg, okay? Once that is done, you then turn around, place the forearms on the bench, and you're going to go 1 minute, and you're going to go plank, knees to elbow, for 1 full minute, okay? You should be starting to feel basically through the shoulders, the abdominals, okay? And definitely the legs. And then we're going to go straight into our bands. We're going to get our band, medium band. We want to double it over because we're now going to do a deadlift. Place that underneath the arches of the feet, okay, like so. Grab onto that band and pull up to the top of the movement. You're going to continue to do this exercise for a full minute. Once you've done a minute, you're going to kick that band away. You're going to get into your A-frame position and you're going to go into A-frame press for 1 full minute. Remember, if you fatigue within any of these exercises or within any of the minutes, you can have a rest and you can come back into the exercise, providing there's still time remaining within that minute, okay? You want to do 4 rounds of each of those supersets, and that should take you up to, let's see, 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 minutes of work times 4 plus rest time. That should take you to an even 45 or even longer. Okay, so enjoy that. Very simple in design. Okay, so just basically trying to target your cardiovascular system, your bigger muscle groups. Okay, so through the chest, the shoulder, and then also through the legs. All right, so you should find that you will be burning quite a bit doing through that workout. If you want to test yourself, set your heart rate on and see how many calories you can burn within that 45 to 50 minutes. Okay, enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.